Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it.
Alright guys, let's jump right on into it. First off, we're gonna go ahead and moisturize my lips. I'm gonna take my favorite Aquaphor Lip Repair that I like using. I just normally find it at Walmart and I always keep some available. If you see me looking down, I am looking in my mirror that I have in front of me, and if you happen to see me turn away from the camera, I am looking into my vanity mirror. So first off, when doing my makeup, I like to use my little spoolie. This is from Luxie brand, but it is the Luxie 700 spoolie. So after that, I normally go in with my MAC Paint Pot. And I like using the color Layin Low. This one here is almost out, but I have had this thing forever and a day. And I do have one on backup. So I normally just clean up the bottom of my brows, even though I haven't put anything up there, so it's nothing really to clean up. I'm using the Juvia's Place J9 Brow Definer Brush. These brushes here, oh my god, I have to say I really do like these brushes. I ordered this set off Juvia's Place probably about a month ago now, and I have been using them for the last 2.5 weeks, and I really do like them. They are so soft. I would recommend these brushes to anybody. After we get the liner under the brows, I normally take and go in with either an eye primer or some type of concealer on my lid part. Right now, for the last few weeks, I have been using the Tarte Concealer in the color Tan Sand. Now, the reason why I've been using this here is because I got it for under the eye. But when I got it, it was just not the right color for me. So I started using it as a eye primer, and I really do like it. And then I normally take this Sigma Blending E25 brush here and just smooth everything out. And once I got that all smoothed out, I normally like to take my Mercier, the translucent setting powder, and go over my eye just to set that concealer. And once all that is done, then it's time to go ahead and start putting your eyeshadow on. So I decided to use the Jaclyn Hill palette today. Well, two of the Jaclyn Hill Vault palettes. I have the Armed and Gorgeous palette. Hey babe. And I have the Dark Magic. I absolutely like the Vault. When I ordered the Vault, they were on sale. So I got the 4 of them for like $24, I think it was. I didn't quite feel like paying the price it was for them when they first came out, just because I was hearing so many mixed reviews. So yeah, I waited. I was on Morphe one day and saw that they were having them for much of nothing, and yeah, I went ahead and got all 4, and I actually like the formula. To me, they blend just as good as her other palettes. I like that it does come with a little mirror in the inside, and then these are the colors. So pretty. And then this is the color of the other palette, and actually they're fall colors. I'm gonna do like a green looking look. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the Dark Magic palette. I'm gonna take a Juvia's Place brush, the J6 Buffer eyeshadow brush, and it's probably already dirty because I have been using these brushes this week for work. So we're just gonna go ahead and start blending that in the crease area. And I like my shadows a lot of time to go above my crease area for my transition shade. These shadows blend so well, and I'm a type of person that I normally work with both of my eyes at the same time. And you just build it up till you're satisfied with the look of that in your crease area, and then you just move on to your next color. I'm gonna keep the same brush and go on into my second color. I'm gonna use, let's see, I didn't even tell you guys the first color that I used. Oh my god, told you I hadn't done this in a while, but I used this color right here, and it says shh, that's the color. And then we're gonna go in with this color down here, the same palette, this color down here, Inside Job. I just like to start tapping it ever so lightly, just to see if that's how I want the color to start off, and then you just build it up to what you want. I do bring it up just a little bit, but I do not go over top of the transition shade, so you can still see that peeping out at the top. Oh, I like that. That's looking so good. Don't be afraid to bring it out on the side either, because you can always clean that up when you put your foundation on, or when you do your concealer underneath your eye. Sometimes my eyes take the longest because I be trying to get it so spot on and blend it just right. Comment down below and let me know if you are an eyeshadow lover like me. Let me know, does it take you the longest to do your eyeshadow or your base and foundation and everything? Because for me, it is definitely my eyeshadow look that takes me the longest. I know nothing can be perfect, but I promise you, I am always trying to get it perfect. That's one of my bad habits I truly have to break. But it has been so hard all my life. All my life. And then we're gonna take the Armed and Dangerous one, and we're gonna place that right here on the lid. But before we do that, we're gonna go in with the Louise Base, and this one is the number 0, and I have the Louise 7072. What a treat my base brush is. It comes with a little plastic cover tip over, but it's just a flat brush like such. So I normally take the Louise Base, and then I'll go in, and it's almost like cutting a crease, but it's not cutting a crease. Or it could be cutting a crease. I just take and get a little bit on the brush like such, and I just start going in over my lid, trying to keep it as neat as I can. Sometimes I go just a little bit over my lid. I'm gonna have to look at my bigger mirror, you guys. This here, you guys, takes a little time. This is new to me and I'm still working on perfecting it, so I'm sure it takes me even longer. So now we're gonna go in with this color right here, which is Coin. And that's when I normally take my J7 small shimmer brush, and it just looks like such. Small flathead brush for the lid, and then you just start patting it. In sections. So after I've gotten that on, I do go back in with the green shade that I use, and I just go on that edge or outer corner and start just blending it so that you won't see that harsh line where the yellow color Coin met the green shade. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and do the other eye. I'll probably leave it on the screen, but I'm gonna speed through it, and then we'll be back to do the rest of the face. a little bit of green on the top. So I'm just gonna go in lightly above the cut crease just to add a little bit more green back. And normally if I have any fallout, I just take a little makeup wipe and clean it up a little bit. And then we're gonna jump right into applying my foundation. These are some good makeup wipes, you guys. I don't know if I've shared them, but I do like these. These are from Artistry Studio. We're gonna go ahead and go into the eyeliner. After I put on my primer, I like to use the Baby Skin by Maybelline all the time. I never miss a day that I don't put this on with my makeup. I take this Artistry Studio and it's called the Hydro Prime Light Hydrator Plus Primer, and it looks like such. It's kind of like a purplish pink looking, and it looks like it's like a jelly. Yeah, it just feels like jelly. So I normally like to put this on my face. Probably not good to dig your fingers in it, but it's mine. I'm not putting it on anybody else's face, and I wash my hands before I start my makeup. So yeah. Alright, after I have my primer on, I normally go back in with the Mercier translucent powder, and I just go over that primer. So then we're gonna go ahead and take my favorite, as I shared with you guys before. I know I probably look crazy and even more white than I was at first because of the powder and the lights, but it's gonna look better, I promise you. But I normally like to go in with my LA Colors eyeliner. It's cheap and I love it, and I always repurchase it, and I'm gonna continue to repurchase it because she's bae. She is bae. Comment below and let me know, do you have a steady hand and steady eye when it comes to doing your eyeliner? Okay, we're gonna try to do this one. I might speed through this one. We're gonna go in first with the foundation, which is the Too Faced, hold on, wait girl, get your life, get this. All right, the Too Faced Worn This Way foundation. This is the Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation. It's oil free. You guys, I am so in love with this foundation here. Just gonna shake it up just a little bit. It has the pump. I'm gonna use the Juvia's Place J1 Round Top Foundation brush like this. Stay out my comments. Don't talk about how dirty my brush is.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. You in my business? Yeah, don't do that.
This sponge is by, oh my god, how can I forget who the sponge is by? Because I really like these sponges. I've actually ordered from them twice now, and I really do like these sponges. They are so soft. It has the flat end on this side, and then, you know, the rounded side over here, and then the little point at the top. I'm gonna go wet this so that I can go in and use this just to even everything out. All right guys, I am back. Got my sponge all nice and wet. Normally I just take and apply that so over here, underneath, and at the top. Gonna take my sponge and just dab over just a little bit to smooth everything out. I will try to remember to either leave the name of the sponge on the screen or either in the description box. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my concealer. This sponge here is very soft as well. It has a little bit more firmness to it, and the concealer that I'm using today is the Believe Beauty Concealer. I shared this in my drugstore Believe Beauty foundation routine or products, whatever I called it. I will try to link that in a card above, so do click on that if you haven't seen that and want to check out that video. Normally I'll just take and apply a little bit. you guys, this is normally what I do every day before work, even though we're wearing a mask. And then we're gonna apply the Mercier translucent powder again, everywhere that I concealed at. Look at this, all over my robe. While that's sitting, you guys, I like to go ahead and put my mascara on, my top lashes. This here is the Max Volume, what is it? Wait a minute. The Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus Mascara. I saw this and I said, you know what? I want to give this a try and see how it is. And so far, so good. So after we've done with that, I normally then go in with my sponge and just blend in the setting powder. Then I go in and line my waterline with the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner, another fave of mine. Then I'll go in with my powder to set the spots that I did not conceal in, and then once I do that, I just take and go over the whole face lightly. So I'm using it's from Beige Cosmetics. I do know that they aren't named. I cannot think of the brush set that it was in. I've had these for a long time. It's a nice powder brush, real big, real fluffy. So then we're gonna go ahead and take the bronzer and put on a little bit of bronzer. The bronzer I'm using today is by Mented. It is in the color Yacht Life, and I really like the color of it. And I'm taking the Juvia's Place, what is this one? The J3 Tapered Contour Brush. I swear, it's so hard for me to do on my left hand side. Oh my God, let me know. Is it easy for you to put your bronzer on the left side? Because I swear, I always put too much on the left side, always go too far down. I think a lot of times if you have bronzer and you got the right bronzer, you might not even need blush. You know what I'm saying, guys? Comment below. Do you like blush, bronzer, or do you like a little bit of both? Or do you prefer neither one? Let me know. All right, you guys, we're gonna just take my little Q-tip I like to use. I like to take just a little bit of micellar water, and I like to just go over my brow. And then I take my makeup sponge and just go over the top of the brow. We're gonna go in with my setting spray. Today I'm using the Maybelline Make It Last setting spray. I have this from Walmart. It says it's a 16-hour wear. I really like it. I just went ahead and got the big one. And then, you guys, I finally got me a fan. I used to use my little makeup mat and just fan my face, but I finally got me a fan. Look at it. Isn't she cute? It is One Size Beauty, which is Patrick Star. He is a YouTuber here. I ordered, well, let me dry my face and then I'll let you guys know. And just like that, my face is dry. Like I was saying before I started drying my face, it's One Size Beauty, Patrick Star. He had a special going on, so if you order, I think it was at least $50 worth of items, you get a free fan. I think that's what it was. And at the time, I did want to order some of his primer and his setting spray, because I do have his makeup wipes and his makeup remover spray. So I was like, this is the perfect time to just order it. I can get me a free fan. I won't have to buy one like I was gonna get off Amazon. So yeah, it has 3 speeds. It's actually chargeable, if you guys can see. I love that. I don't have to worry about batteries, and the charge has been lasting for a while because I have not charged this thing since I got it, and I use it every day in the morning when I'm doing my makeup. It also, let's see if I can get it, folds backwards. So if you had to travel and you wanted to take it with you, it does fold, and then it just snaps back into place. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the last thing, which is applying mascara to my bottom lashes. So I think I'm gonna take the Believe Beauty mascara and apply it to my bottom lashes. Another inexpensive mascara. So this is the final look here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. All right guys, that was the end of the makeup look. I did realize after I put my top on and everything that I did not show you guys my lip. So I did take the Juvia's Place Luxe Lip Liner in Brownie. I did use that as my liner, and I used my OG Matte Naked 61 Matte Naked in Milani lipstick. It's just like a nude looking color here, but that's what I put on my lips today. It can go with pretty much any color because it is like a little natural look. But yeah, that's the finished look. I hope you guys did enjoy. Don't forget, before you go, give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and turn on your notification bell so that you won't miss an upload from me. Until the next time, I hope you stay safe, have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Talk to me nice, talk to me